Welcome to my instructional design walkthrough. I'm Jenny Noonan, and this presentation showcases a student-centered digital learning experience designed for second grade ELAR focused on writing personal narratives. This module is designed for the second grade students and also supports second grade teachers. It focuses on helping students draft personal narratives with a clear beginning, middle, and end while incorporating descriptive details and correct sentence structure. The learning is guided by TEKS 2.11a, 2.11b, 2.11d, and 2.12a, which emphasize planning, sequencing, editing, and composing literary texts. This design follows outcome based education, ensuring students demonstrate mastery of writing goals. I used backwards design to align the desired outcomes with assessments and instructional activities from the start. Universal design for learning supports flexibility. Students can respond through writing, audio visuals, or peer interaction. Each student may take a different path to expressing their ideas, which honors their learning differences and encourages voice and choice. This design is grounded in Wiggins and McTee's backward design framework, which emphasizes aligning outcomes before planning instruction. I also incorporated CAST's universal design for learning guidelines, which support accessibility and flexible paths for learners. Additionally, this work is influenced by the COVA model developed by Harapnik and colleagues, which promotes giving students choice, ownership, voice, and authentic learning experiences. This three-column table shows how outcomes, activities, and assessments are fully aligned. Students begin by brainstorming and organizing their stories using a graphic organizer. They then draft their narratives with sentence stems and model text. Next, students revise with peer feedback and edit using a checklist. Finally, they submit a polished draft and reflect on their progress using an emoji scale or Flipgrid. The pacing plan follows a week-long structure. On day one, students plan using a My Story Plan organizer. On day two, they begin drafting with teacher support. On day three, students revise using peer feedback. Day 4 is focused on editing, and on day 5, students reflect and share their writing. This module blends synchronous teacher guidance with asynchronous practice using digital tools. Students use Google Docs for their drafts and planning tools and access the module through Google Classroom. They also use Flipgrid to reflect on their writing process. These tools support accessibility, self-pacing, and interactive feedback from both peers and teachers. The Start Here module includes a welcome message and a brief bio about me, learning goals, and simple instructions for navigating the module. A clear Start Here module helps students feel connected and oriented to the learning flow. This allows students to feel comfortable and confident from day one, while also providing teachers with a model for building connection and clarity. Student choice is a major component of this design. Students choose their story topics for example, a time they felt proud, scared, or excited. Peer feedback is supported with sentence starters like, I like how you, or can you tell me more about? Finally, students reflect on their progress and effort using an emoji scale and sentence stems to self assess. This promotes ownership, metacognition, and authentic voice. When students are given the autonomy to choose their topics, revising, using feedback, and reflect on their progress, they are promoting metacognition. In this module, my role is more of a coach and facilitator than a traditional instructor. I model skills, provide targeted feedback, and guide students through the writing process. This allows students to become more independent while still feeling supported at every step. This coaching centered role reflects ideas shared by Harapnik and colleagues in developing significant learning environments where the teacher fosters ownership and transfer of learning. Thank you for watching my instructional design walkthrough. I hope this provides a clear example of how to design meaningful student-centered learning using outcome-based education and UDL. To see more or access the resources used here, visit my ePortfolio at www.journey-with-jenny-noonan.com. I look forward to any feedback you have. Thanks again. These references reflect the instructional frameworks and academic sources that inform my design, including backward design, universal design for learning, and outcome based education. Thank you again for watching my instructional design walkthrough.